The third party candidate, the Taiwan People's Party, Ko Wen-je, has been trailing in the polls ever since the spectacular collapse of an opposition coalition deal between him and the KMT last week. Do you see his challenge for the presidency fading?
Not necessarily. However, it hurts because in the past, Ko Wen-je emphasized that both big parties, including DPP and KMT, are not trustworthy. However, he turned out to be cooperating with KMT. So it kind of fractured his own promise to his supporters. However, I still think it's possible for him to remobilize these voters because there's a strong sense that people do not trust the main parties, including DPP and KMT. So for Ko Wen-je, I think he's still able to remobilize these kind of supporters.
The KMT's candidate, Ho Yoi, has chosen a vice presidential candidate who's known for his quite strong pro-unification views when it comes to China, whereas Lai Ching-te, the current vice president and DPP candidate, has picked Taiwan's former envoy to the US. What do you make of the two biggest parties choosing such different approaches to Taiwan's international affairs?
Actually, I argued this several months ago that the opposition party and the DPP are choosing two totally different paths for Taiwan's international participation. So for DPP, the ruling parties, it's very clear that they will continue to ally with the US, Japan, Korea, and for example, the Philippines. However, the opposition party, they also choose a very clear pathway for Taiwan. That is to go to the international politics through Beijing. They have very clear opposition alternative for the voters. So I think that is good because people can have a very clear choice.
Now that the opposition drama of last week is all done, what do you see being the main kind of points of contention driving the rest of this election campaign?
The opposition parties will try to continue the resentment on the ruling parties because in the past 7 or 8 years, there's indeed a lot of dissatisfaction toward the ruling party. Between Ko Wen-je and KMT, they will start to fight against each other because it's very clear that they have to split the opposition and campaign, so they have to fight and they have to attack each other in order to maximize the vote. So that will be very interesting. After this registration.